couple things.
The retiring guy must have got him dirty.
He did. Yucked them up.
She can roast me to the ends of the world, right?
I do every day.
Are you a witness? No, just kidding.
I'm the witness.
So you can explain to your sister when she comes up and you go, I don't know why they're not talking. Well, it could be this.
This is the archive.
You know I'm
hard drive. You claimed it.
You gonna make the roast? I'm recording here.
I'm not either.
All right.
Maybe we should bypass her and go to somebody else.
Yeah.
So, but to be honest with you, everybody in the office thought, you know what? I mean, so you'll love it. It'll be great.
Christy called me up. She said, do you think Bud would get his feelings hurt? I was like,
I ain't hurt Bud.
it doesn't matter.
It was Lindsay's idea, just so you know.
All right.
Okay, we're ready.
All right.
Woo! It's just a couple
You gotta
things.
stand up.
Just a couple. This could take a while, guys. Better get moving.
All right. And all this is true. I am not making up one.
I believe you. You believe you?
I believe her. Okay. Now that Bud will be retired, he'll
ready,
literally
Mrs.
be
Irvin?
rocking the house with this loud music without me screaming to turn it down. He can possibly perfect his dance moves, although he doesn't see room for improvement, even though he dances very similar to that ride, the Scrambler. Rocky Top remains his favorite. I, for one, immediately vacate the premises, leaving him to act insane by himself. He once dragged me out to the dance floor. Do you remember this?
I do. I'm sorry.
At a huge wedding reception, swung me around until I got completely dizzy, and then let go. So I landed on the ground, skidded across the floor in my white skirt. Everybody else had to pick me up. Where was he? Over across the floor, grabbing some other girl. An innocent victim. Another favorite is his chicken dance that he performs at every Oktoberfest. Last year he joined in with the crowd, not me. He got himself dizzy, and he took a nosedive on the cement. Seriously, Nick was there. We picked him up. His face was all scraped and bloody, but he was happy because he managed to hold his beer bucket up and saved every ounce of that darn beer.
And he told me that story.
On his way down. He did? Yeah, he had to go to work like that. And as we were all leaving, we said, that's enough, we're leaving. Come on, let's get your stuff, let's go. This guy goes, ma'am, how's your friend? I said, my friend is fine. Party over. But without a doubt, his best is techno dancing. Show him Bud.
I like
Oh!
I gotta get my whistle. I want my whistle.
That's his techno.
That's my whistle.
And he thinks he's good. He's good. He sees nothing wrong with that.
See, Saul, we can dance.
Practice it.
Hey, anybody who knows Bud knows he likes to eat. He completely shuts down all forms of communication when food's put in front of him. I ask him to please come up for air and say something, and his response is always, good stuff. And once at a restaurant, when he ordered barbecue ribs, this is no liar, a server came over to clear the table, looked at the pile of bones on Bud's plate and said, man, these look bleached.
How's Eddie?
He licked them. It was little Eddie. Bud's a very quiet guy, and I have a hard time understanding when he speaks. More of a mumble, 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 mumble. He got up to karaoke once, and we all thought his mic wasn't working, and they all began checking the connections, but we just couldn't hear him. He doesn't get mad too often, but when he does, his eyebrow twitches, and then we all begin laughing, which aggravates him more. And during retirement, he'll be able to watch his favorite movie, Armageddon. Another 100 times. He loves all those ridiculous action movies like Matrix and anything with Bruce Willis.
You didn't watch Talladega Nights?
No. And then he goes to sleep and he fights all those bad guys. And I have to shake him because it sounds like he's getting his butt kicked.
I usually do.
And I always told Bud that I could never work with him, and he always says the same thing about me. But unlike Bud, I don't mumble. My handwriting is legible, and my auto response isn't always no. And gosh darn it, people like me. But all in all, he's my buddy, and we've been married for 40 years, and we're still each other's best friend, and glad to see each other at the end of every day, almost all the time.
Now that Bud's gone, I can keep my back to my window and not worry about somebody at the window looking like Jason with plastic over their face trying to scare the shit out of me.
He was happy about that, Sandra.
That's it.
I still had another plan for that.
I'm glad I was gone here last week too. I'm glad I was gone last week because I thought you were gonna scare me just because
He said he did
I
that.
was trying. I have a plan.
Remember when he came to my window with the shovel? No. What about when he scared us all when we were in the basement? Yes. Oh my God. He scared us all in the basement.
Yeah.
We
that
all
was a good one.
almost made a new bathroom in the basement. in the pit of hell.
Oh yeah, we always
girls trying to run up the steps so fast.
I was just like,
I got some real points out of that one.
Now it's Audrey's turn.
Okay, now
okay, Audrey. Audrey, you've been with him for quite a while. You should be
Yeah,
out for quite a
Yeah.
while. I've always said to Audrey, how do you stand working with him? She says, I understand him.
And her and I've had several discussions on that. She really likes him.
I know.
I know, it's a weird thing. Okay, well, you know, I really hate doing these things. So,
I know, me too.
okay, so Bud and I, we worked together about 16, 17 years.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. More like 24.
No, I haven't known him that long.
Okay.
I haven't known him that
I've
long.
known her husband longer than
Yeah.
Audrey, actually.
Yeah, you would have thought he would have warned me, but, you know. And I know a lot of things about Bud, but I can't talk about all of them because there's some hush money being traded out. So we don't talk about this. And the first thing that most people notice about Bud is that he is cheap.
Yeah.
Now, the reason why he gets his hair cut so short isn't because he thinks it looks good, it's because you don't have to spend the money and go off.
You're right.
It lasts him 6
I get
weeks.
extra 2
And
more weeks.
remember, people, he reuses his trash can. I have seen him use his trash can in his office for 3 months.
Fine.
It's good.
Yeah, it is him. It's still good.
It's still good. And the real reason why he doesn't eat out for lunch very often is because that single $5 bill in his wallet, it just doesn't go as far as it used. He used to carry a $5 bill when I worked with him at IDEA.
Yeah,
I
I
still
think
have
it's
it.
$10 now.
Yes.
I got it.
Inflation.
Yeah, I'm sure it's in there.
Yeah, there it is. Is it in there?
I have it, just in
It
case.
probably is brittle by now. There it is.
Yay! That'll bite. He
Yep.
keeps that.
Just in case my car needs to be towed.
Yeah, right, exactly. The big bucks.
Tow a car
Yeah.
for $5. Right.
Inflation.
Go ahead.
And because he's an accountant, he's not very creative because we don't want creative accountants.
He's very left-brained.
Yeah. Okay, so once he followed my husband and I on vacation because ours sounded better than his. Okay, once or twice, a couple times. Now the other thing. Now this is kind of scary. Now you guys know who Tim Allen is, the tool man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You notice that he and Bud are never in the same room at the same time because they think alike.
They
and
do.
I'm thinking they're like twin sons of different mothers, you know. For example, Bud decided he was going to clean the dusty refrigerator coils off of the refrigerator. Now, most people use a vacuum cleaner, you know, the little shop vac and suck them up. He says, no, more power. It's a leaf blower.
No.
But it was,
I've heard that story.
Oh my
he
God.
was correct. It
that
was
true?
much faster. But that way, you had all the extra time to clean all the dust from the rest of the kitchen.
Oh.
Hold it up, you didn't even know I did it. Girl, that
He didn't tell me that
Is this at
story.
work?
At home.
At home?
At home. Before Sue got home, he was able to clean everything back up. So that worked. That worked.
Did you even know about that, Sue?
No, I did not. I did not.
I did. He told me that story.
Yeah. No, he told everybody else, just not her.
I did not know that.
And wait a minute, he made me pinky swear not to tell them.
Well, he never told me that.
Okay.
Yeah, she's off the hook. Lindsay's sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, well, and I really, really do. But I really wish you all the best, no matter what crazy thing that you decide you're going to do next. But it will be strange not to get a call from you saying, "Are you working? I got a little job you could help me with."
You say that?
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you know,
it does.
I can almost hear it here.
Yeah, I always say, "Are you doing anything?"
Yeah, I'm like, no.
I can almost hear it now.
I'm gonna recruit her.
Yeah.
I think I've run out of recruiting jobs for her.
The only thing I gotta say is I really wanted to have one of these retirement parties, but I never could find a foolish enough to sign off on the expense. That's what I'm talking about. That was covering his ass. No, he's done good. He's great for me. And he's always, if I'll buy his lunch, he'll go talk to me.
That would do it. Thank you.
But, I think he would squeeze a nickel to the buffalo part.
I'm missing a salad.
He will.
No, but hey, he's my buddy. I love him, and I hope he don't get too far away. And he's tired.
That's what we gotta do.
Huh?
That's what we gotta do.
That's right.
Okay, I forgot one thing I need to add.
Okay.
What do you need to add, Sandra?
Clashing with Bud was like, I felt like a teenager begging my dad to let me spend some money.
I said his auto
To
response
trust
is
me
no.
that I can get it right.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, thanks, Dad. I learned a lot.
Why do you need this money? Why do you want to spend this money?
That's why we could never work together.
It's up to you.
Because I'd be like, oh, bullshit.
You're next. You're next.
Your turn, Miss Christie.
She didn't write it down either.
You gave me an
I think I better go to the bathroom now.